we will going to take up one more model, which is this model. I want to create it by using Fusion software. So here, if you see, I will take from the right plane. I will take this as the front, this is the right, and this is the top. Okay. I will start from the right plane and I will start doing the work. So I'll just go for the sketch here, the Fusion, go to hybrid design and create new. Now I'll go for sketch, click on the right plane, that is on this plane. So now the right is the sketch view. Then I want to draw a circle of diameter 56 and diameter 30. So these two circles I want to draw. So I will go for circle, select this. I will draw one circle which is of diameter 56. I'll go for dimension. I will take this as 56. Okay. And I will go for coincident this onto this point. Okay. And can we create the hole directly? Yes, you can do that. That is not a issue. Yes, because anyhow you don't have anything there, so it can be considered. Or else we will going to leave that at the safer side. Then we will see the whole construction. Okay. So I will go for diameter 56, and then what is the total length? Take 28 and 28 and 16. 56 plus 16 is how much? It is 72. So I will just go for finish sketch and go for extrude. Select this and give this just as minus 72 on this side. And I will click on OK. So once you do that, now we have this. Now I want to create this cross section by looking from the right plane only. So to do that, I will go for sketch, click on this plane. Okay. Now I will try to draw the entities now. So here, first I will draw this. I will draw a line. I'll go for project. I'll go for bodies. Anyhow, we have only one circle. So no, there is no need, but I will take this. I will go for line. First, I will going to draw one line of any length. And similarly, on this side also, I will going to draw one line of any length. Okay. Then I will go for tangent, select this line tangent to this, and similarly this line tangent to this. Now I will go for trim, select this portion and this portion. Once you do that, now the next thing is I have completed till here. Then I want to take this entire length. So what is this entire length? It is from this center, I want 80 plus 48, it is 128, correct? So I will going to draw a line somewhere here, okay, of any size. I will go for dimension, select the center to this line. I will take 80 plus 48, which is 128, okay. Now we have this point. So once you do that, now we have this 40 mm from this. How? And from here, you take one more line, which is at a distance of 80. Okay. So from here, I will draw one line of any length. Okay. Okay. Of any length. So both will not have the distance. So, but the only thing is I will get this point first. Okay. I will go for dimension. Select this line and this line. Sorry. Go to dimension, select this center point to this line and give the dimension as 80. Okay, once you do that, so we have this point now from the tangential point. After that, so if you look from this front view, and there is a radius of 8, correct? So that is from this line. I will try to take one more line here, and similarly, I want to take, okay. So that is from here, that radius is 80. And from there you come down. Okay, that is how it should be. So I will take from here 8 mm. So I'll go for dimension between this line and this line. I will go for 8 mm. Now we have this. So I will go for trim, select this line and I will trim this portion. Okay. Then I want to go for fillet, which is a radius of 8, correct? I will go for fillet. So again, I'll go for trim here. Okay. Then I will go for fillet, select this line and this line. I want to give the radius as, I want to give this radius as 8. Okay. So now we have this dimension. Again, I want to trim this portion, this end and this end and this end. Similarly, on this side, no, you don't have anything there. You just come out of this. So after that, so we have this top line. From there, I want to come down by 40. So I will try to draw one line of any length from here. Okay. And then I will go for dimension between this line and this line. I will give 40 mm distance. Okay. So once you do that, now we have this point. Okay. Then I will go for trim, select this portion and select this portion. Now I will go for select and I will take it out. Then I want to draw, so this 40, and I want to draw a line which is of 16 mm from this. Okay. Anyhow, you have this line. From here, I will draw one more line of any length and go for dimension from between these two. I will give the dimension as 16. Okay. So once you get that point, so now we have this line. So you have to have 28 here. So I will go for a line. I will select this line and I will draw one line of any length. So go to dimension between these two and give the dimension as 28. Okay. So once you do that, now we go for trim between this line and this line. Okay. Now we have this extension. Go to coincident on this to this line. Okay. So after that, you have a radius of 8. Correct? Yeah. So from here, I will go for fillet, select this line and this line, give the radius as 8. Okay. Once you do that, the next thing is I want to take from here, it is 40 depth. Okay. And also 56 from here. Correct? Okay. So that is obviously okay. From 40 plus 56. So both will going to coincide. Okay. So that is obviously this dimension. From here to here, it should be 40. Yes, it is there. So we need not have to worry about that point. But only thing is, from here, I should take 56. So I will go for a line. From here, I will draw one line of any length. Go to dimension from this point to this point. Here, that dimension is 56. So I will go for this and I will type 56. Enter. Okay. Now I will select this line and I will remove this. It's not required. And then I will go for trim, select this line and this line, and then select this line and this line. Okay. All the dimensions have been completed now. So everything is done. So what I will do here, yes, you have a radius of 8 on this side also. So I'll go for fillet, select this line and give the radius as 8. Okay. So everything is been completed on this profile. So I will just go for remove the constraint first. Okay. Now we have the dimensions. So accordingly, I will take this 1828. Then I want this to be 56. Okay. Then this is 28. This is 40. Then this is 16. Yes, this is 8. This is radius and this is tangential. Okay. And of course, this dimension, I think it is not possible to take. Let us say I will try to take it. No, it is trade driven dimension. Yes. Let it be like this 56 so that you will be able to understand what is the dimension is. So once you get this, so everything is fine. Now, after this, yes, after this, what I will do, I'll go for finish sketch. Now go to 3 dimension. But here, this profile will start from 12 and it goes up to 16, 32 plus 16 into 3, 48. Okay. So I will just go to extrude, select this profile and I will profile offset is from here. So what is the dimension? It is 12. So from here you take minus 12, correct? Minus 12. And then From here, you take minus 48. Minus 48. Then I want to check this as join, correct? I will go for join and I will simply click on OK. Now, once you do that, so you're going to have the proper profile here. So everything has been done according to this requirement. Okay. So this is how you will be able to create this particular cross section now. Once you do that, now the next thing is I want to create this top. Okay. I will go for sketch. Click on the top surface of this. Okay. Now the next thing is I will click on this. Say circle diameter is 32 and 16 and take the height as 40. Okay. Where is that point? That point is exactly at the midpoint of this C, because since you are not given any dimension there, so automatically that should be at the center. Okay. So I will come down to project. Okay. I will click on this body and I will say okay. And I will go for a circle. Select this circle here of any dimension. Okay. Sorry. I will go for the dimension. Diameter is 32. I will write outer diameter. Okay. I will go for dimension. Take the diameter as 32. Then I want the total distance is 48. So obviously this is 24. And what about this side also? 48. Okay. So 24. So both the dimensions are the same. So I will go for dimension. From here to this, it will take 24. Okay. Sorry, 24. Okay. Similarly, on this side also. So we have taken from the horizontal direction. Similarly, I want to take it from the vertical direction also. Dimension. Select this line and this circle. I will select this line, dimension from here. I will take 24. Okay. 48 at the center. So once you do that, now in the top view, I want to create this again. Diameter is 18 or it is 16. Yes, 16. I will go for circle, select this. I'll go for dimension, select this one, give the dimension as 16. And I will go for constraint, go to concentric, select on this and you select on this. Okay. Then once you go to this, I will go for finish sketch and go to 3D. And now I will go for extrusion, select this profile and select this profile and give the height as 40. So I'll go to distance as 40 now. Okay. Yes. Click on OK. So now we have this particular portion. Then I want to create this particular rib now. So to create that particular rib, before that, what I need to do is I need to create this entire thing. So how to do that? Now I will go for this circle diameter is 30. Okay. I will go for all. Select this on this top surface and I want the diameter to be 30. So you take 30. Okay. Then I want distance is through all. Okay. Then I want to be concentric. You just click on this and say okay. So we have this particular hole. So now we have created this entire portion. The next thing is I want to create a slot. What is that slot? That slot is here, which is from the center, it is 28. 28, no, yes, 28. And from from the center, it is 28. So the width is 16. So I will just go for this sketch, click on the top surface of this. Now I will go for to create the rectangle here of any dimension. You take the dimension outside. Okay. Once you do that, I will go for dimension or just I'll go for project. Click on this body, select this entire body and say okay. Then go for the dimension between this point, sorry, distance between this and this. Go for dimension. I will remove bodies. Go for dimension between this line and this line. Give the dimension as 16. 16 into 3, 48, correct? Yes. And similarly, I want to give dimension from here to here. Again, that should be 16. Yes. So now we have this portion. Okay. But, and automatically this portion is there. But I need to select this point. So this is at a distance of 20 from here. But From the center, it is 28. Okay. So what is the diameter here? It is 56. So the radius is 28. 28 plus 28, it is 56 because I don't know where exactly that point is. So I will go for dimension, select this one, and to select this, I will give the dimension as 56. Okay. Select this one. So now we have like this, but it is not from the center, correct? It is from the center. The dimension should be 28. Okay. So that is how it should be. So I will just go to select and I will delete this one. Okay. Dimension from this point to this center. I want to keep it as 28. 28. Yes. Yes. 28. Then it will take it to the center. From this point to this point is 28 and it will take it to the outside. Now I will go for bodies and you will click OK. Now, yes. Then I will go for finish sketch and go to 3D. I will go for extrude, select this profile and this profile and this profile. Set the distance is through all and then I want to flip. No, it is not required. So it is already, no, yeah, I want to flip and click on OK. Now we have this entire profile has been created now. So here I'll go for 3 dimension and I will see here this portion has been created now. The next thing is I want to create this rib. This portion I want to create. So let us see whether we have anything we have taken at the center of this place. I will go for origin and if I click, so I will take from the top, but the origin is at this point. So I cannot use that as the reference. So what I will do, I will go for construct, select the midplane, select on this and also you select on this side. Okay. On this side. So you're going to get the midplane and click on OK. Remove origin now. So I will go for this point. I will go for sketch, click on this and OK. Now I will go for project, click on body, select on this and say OK. Once you do that, now we have the entire body. So from here, I want to draw a line. Okay. I will do one thing. I will remove the bodies and from there, I will draw a line from endpoint of this to this line. Anyway, on this side. So what should be the dimension? From the center, it is 20. Okay. So now I cannot get this point directly. So what I will do from the center, 28. Okay. And 20 to this point, correct? So that means 48 I want to give. So I will go for dimension, select this point to this line. I want to give 28 plus 20, 48. Okay. So I will give this dimension as 48. Okay. Once you do that, I will go for finish sketch and go to 3D and click on bodies. Now we have the profile and I'll go for extrude, select this one. So what is the total extrusion? It is 10. I will go for one side, go to symmetric and take the whole length and give the distance as 10 mm. Correct? I give the distance as 10 mm. Okay. Sorry, I will give the distance as 10 mm. 10. Okay. Both on the either side and click on new body. So this is how you will be able to create this model on this side. Okay. So here, the one thing is what you are getting is you are not able to get this particular point into that. Okay. So here, if you see, this is not merging with this. So the one way is we can go for press pull. Let us see. I'll just go for click on this modify and get to press pull. Select on this face. Can I take this face? Yes. Onto this side, onto this face. Okay. No, distance is, no, I cannot take this. Okay. Now, this is the one way is this. Yes. let us try with the other case. Okay. So here, what I will do, I will just come out of this. I will just delete this portion. I will delete this and I will delete this also. This entire cross section I will delete. Okay. I will delete this edge also. Now I will go for sketch. Click on the top surface now. Okay. Once you do that, now I will go for modify. Go to this project, you click on this entire body and say okay. Now I will try to create the rectangle now. Okay, I will try to create the rectangle. So I will just go to rectangle, select on this side. Okay, and I will click on this side. Okay, then I want to give the dimensions for this. So how to give the dimension? So here I'll go for dimension, select this one, give the dimension as 10. Okay, then I want to go for the center distance. Okay, that is, this is 10. So I want this 10. Total distance is 48, correct? So 48. So dimension from here to here. Okay, this is 48 means 24 plus 5. So 48 divided by 2, 24 from the center. So from here it is 5. So 24 minus 5. So this is 19. Okay, you just give 19 here. Okay, and this is 10. And this side also it will be 19. Yeah. Then I want a coincident point. Select on this point of this line. Okay, now we have this. Similarly, I want the point from this center to 28. Correct? Okay, so this edge, or you can take 20 from here to here. Correct? I'll go for dimension from this to this. You'll take 20. Yes. Okay, then I will go for the finish sketch. Go to 3D. Now I want to select modify. I want to go for split faces. Okay, I will select this portion and I will take this flat face. Okay, then I will select this one and I will select this one. Okay, then splitting tool is this face. Okay, and click on OK now. So this is the cross section. Now I want to blend this. How to blend? I will go for create, go to loft. I will select this and I will select this portion. Okay, and I will click on OK. So it will select between these two. But can we, 1 minute, I will just go for create, go to loft. It's only between the two cross sections. I will select this and I will select this portion. And I want to go for join, correct? Go for join and say OK. So now, so it will take, yeah. So this is how you will be able to create the model. In the previous case, when we see that, now it is merging with this particular portion. So this is how you will be able to create this particular model. And then I will go for appearance, then take to glossy and click on this, make it to red color and click on close. So this is how you will be able to create this particular drawing or this model by using the Fusion software. Okay, then I will just go to the 3D here. Okay, thank you.